Hello guys, welcome back, and it's Tuesday. You know, Tuesday is when we start the webinars and we go all the way to Thursday. So if you haven't yet been to one of the webinars, please, I think this is the time, okay? We've been doing webinars already for longer than 1 year, I would say. And if you haven't participated in a single one webinar or haven't watched the replay of the webinars, I think it's time for you to join us on this journey. So if you've not yet registered for the webinar, the link is on the description of this video, and you can click and register yourself for tonight's webinar from 5 to 6 p.m. Okay, it's Sydney time, so make sure to know the zone from where you at. Okay, so as I've mentioned yesterday's video, we won't have much volatility on, until the PMIs hit the market. That is on Thursday and Friday. So until Thursday and Friday, we won't have much volatility coming up on major pairs. Maybe if something happens around Russia and Ukraine, because there are some sort of, I do believe that something can possibly happen in there. I'm not saying that will happen, that I'm feeling like, because Biden has signed the contract with Ukraine to use long-range guns, so first of all, we need to know that Biden is still on power, okay? Donald Trump won't get on power until 2025. So whatever he's been doing now, is still from the government of Biden, all right, and Kamala Harris. So I've looked it up, and it feels like there may be a potential that Ukraine wants to firefight with Russia, but this is very, very, very early stages, okay? This, some of information came up to me saying this. Now, if this is completely true, I don't know, but just, to pay attention on the market from next week onwards. So most likely we won't have anything, but we don't know. So I would suggest to continue to buy US dollar from now on, especially about tonight. We're going to have Europe, Eurozone CPI, and we're going to have a look at the numbers that are the consensus, the forecast right now. So the first release starts at 9 p.m. and the last release finishes at 9 p.m. So all the at 9 p.m. we're going to have CPI year over year, core CPI year over year, and the CPI month over month. CPI year over year is expected to be at 2% from the previous of 2%, so no changes at all. Now, the CPI, core CPI year over year is expected to have no changes from the previous as well at 2.7. And the CPI month over month is expected to have a bit of an uptick from negative 0.1 to positive 0.3. So there is a 0.4 positive difference between the previous to the forecast to now. I do believe that this forecast can be very, very assertive. I don't think we're going to have, lower inflation than we're having right now on the core. The core CPI right now is at 2.7. I do believe that this year we will continue to have some sort of, around stable inflation between 2 to 2.7%. I don't think we're going to get down to 2.5 or lower than 2.5. That's only my opinion on Eurozone. Now, with that, inflation continue to, stay high, but it's lower than the USA. The Fed being much hawkish than the ECB, I do believe that we can have potential trade on euro dollar. Most likely I will be shorting euro dollar where the level is right now at 105.92. So I'm looking to short between 105.90 to 106 and have a target at 104 to 102, just depending if I can prolong the trade or I have to close it earlier. So that's pretty much my thinking for during the week. I do believe that we're gonna be having some good trades, but it's too early still to say, because we've been carrying euro dollar shorts since last week, so we're still carrying, and right now maybe we have some consolidation phase until the PMIs gets out. Maybe the CPI won't even have much effect, but of course it's an important data for us to measure how the ECB will be very attentive to this data. Okay, so hopefully I can see you guys tonight. We're going to be talking about the trade opportunities for the week. We're going to be looking at the economic calendar. we're going to be trying to explore some opportunities as well with all, if you have some questions, you can send it to me. I can definitely help you with those questions as well, live. All right, guys, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, share this content with your friend. And if you have any questions, be today in the webinar where you can ask me this one-to-one, or you can put down in the comments as well. Thank you so much. I see you in the next video, or I see you tonight on the webinar.